Could you expand on how your solution incorporates public blockchain with private blockchain features and benefits?
Blockchain is an unbelievable technology of creating a single source of truth. Once it is written into the blockchain, it's there. In a private blockchain environment, what you're seeking is to have that kind of security around transactions, pricing, and the things that allow you to eliminate those disputes without exposing any of the information that you would have to if it was a public blockchain. So in order for it to go to the public blockchain, you have to use mainnet as your layer 1. Layer 2 is an Ethernet virtual machine. That's where actually your smart contract runs. But you use cryptographic techniques so that operating within that zero knowledge Ethernet virtual machine, the data is hashed and not available for interpretation by anybody other than the parties who have the keys to those hashes. When you write a record into the blockchain, it's secure. So the key is you only want to write information that needs to be there, and you don't want to write garbage, right? Nobody wants their garbage written into an immutable record. So Sage will make that determination about whether or not the seller's at fault so that only the records that should have credits move their way through the process. If the seller's not at fault, it doesn't go into that process. There's no record that needs to be written. We run an independent third-party service, determines the fault on behalf of both buyer and seller, determine which tickets need to go into a zero-knowledge Ethernet virtual machine to compare the outage times and to apply a percentage credit that's due, and then write a proof of that transaction into the public blockchain in a data blob that nobody else can interpret. So that allows for the security that you want by having the record written into the public blockchain, so you can refer to it if you're one of the two transactors in that activity. The zero knowledge EVM runs a very simple smart contract that executes what both parties want, which is just to compare if the seller's at fault, what's the duration, what's the percentage credit due, do we agree, be done with it.